Hey, Don Kryptonium. Yes, it's been few days because you see I kind of lost the voice, but as you can hear, the voice is back. The voice is strong and the voice is absolutely magnificent clear. Yes, this is me Don Kryptonium, and today I'm going to give you update on the tokenomics of Stargaze. Last time I spoke to you that the tokenomics is going to change. There is some more changes is coming, and that directly affects you because if you hold stars, right, this affects you. You are staker. You are part of the platform. I don't know what I'm talking about, so just smash the like button, okay? Do it because we are going to start right now. Before we jump into this new tokenomics, I want to show you something because not many know that Stargaze, despite having no gas fees, is actually one of the top blockchains that generates revenue in Cosmos on pair with Osmosis. But we are microchain, right? The Stargaze is like $15 million market cap, and yet it generates a lot of revenues. So you can find it on the Stargaze Twitter, right? The volume since the start is at over $5 million. So pretty good volume for the small chain, and especially in the time when we hit bear market. And one thing that's something really cool. So creators earn over $350,000, but you can see we have this massive volume at the start here. This massive volume is Genesis. You remember clearly that Cosmos was then in the bull market. There was a lot of users and there was this free airdrop and quite huge value of the stars token. So everyone was like printing money. But despite then the token price going down, maybe because of some bad actors and people leaving Cosmos, having less of the volume, Stargaze continue to have the same volume across the past year. You can see the volume didn't really change. In fact, it spiked recently. I believe this was after the filter. But beyond that, the volume stays the same in the US dollar value, despite the loss of the stars token. And there is actually even more that I want to show you, because also revenues are very important. So yeah, remove the start because this is like free money. The revenues, the platform generate really strong revenues also despite of those mentioned things. We had some deep over here. So when was it? January 2023. But after that, you can see the marketplace revenue is very steady. Despite, no one talks about Cosmos anymore. You go on the Twitter like it's dead. Stargaze is not dead. There is a lot of volume, there is a lot of projects, and if you look into this, I just mentioned to you that Stargaze has $15 million market cap. The top collection is worth $3.5 to $4 million if I get it right. So you have 10,000 collection, and one bad kit should be around $350 to $400, right? Pixel Wizards, I believe the value would be, it's like $100, so it's over $200,000, and it adds up. There is value. There is a lot of value, and each of this collection has its own community. I'm very glad to see the community. I want to give even shout out to Maria that did great making her own community. Her collections are very feminine, directed to the certain community, which is not exclusive to women. Actually, I believe she could even have more men than a woman, but she built the community around her. Like, those people have discussions, they're actively involved, and there is a lot of more collections like this on the Stargaze. There is a lot of collections, new collections, that is coming as well. So now let's move to the change of the tokenomics. Let's not pretend the tokenomics are not the best. We had heavy issuance, right? Heavy inflation. It's not always ideal because this heavy issuance created possible issues. Maybe someone who has a lot of tokens, they can farm a lot. Without removing their stake, they can sell out of tokens. Many people is doing this. That often suppress the price. And I believe this change of the tokenomics that we have here, we know Osmosis are thinking to change tokenomics, and Stargaze is truly on the forefront. Stargaze is taking in their own hands and changing the tokenomics to fix it, to make it better, to make it work for the people. By the way, if this video feels overly bullish, I work for Stargaze, okay? I have to say it every single time, I guess. So what is the plan? Reduction of the issuance of the new tokens by 60%. Lower the supply from $4 billion to $3 billion. Remember, initial plan for STARS tokens was to achieve $4 billion tokens. It's gonna change to $3 billion. As of now, the price is 1.2 cents. That means the fully diluted, in 27, if we would get the value, that would be $35 million for the whole blockchain, for the platform that makes it really great to deploy NFTs with no gas fees. I've been trying to send some of I did the giveaway on Ethereum, and I decided to give away like 30 of the NFTs. I can't do shit. Every single NFT that I have to now send costs me $30 right now in the gas fees. Those small collections are wrecked by the high gas fees. I'm not saying, because if you have large collection, I'm, for example, Milady holder. If you have NFT that costs 5 Ethereum, it will not matter to you. But if you are new creator trying to find a place and your collection is rather cheaper, I have many friends like this, many friends on Ethereum, it creates the problem because it kills the buy volume. There is one benefit on Ethereum. There is a lot of users, popularity and adoption. So they prefer to maybe deploy it on Ethereum. But on the other side, they're also aware that as of now, when you have collection that costs $20 per piece, $30 per piece, buying is troublesome because you will have to pay the same amount to buy it. So to actually get return, if people's goal is to trade, the price would have to double. And those creators know that it's killing their volume because people hesitate to buy. So anyway, there will be 4 proposals. So the first one will reduce inflation by 60%. It will cut the issuance from 1.8 million stars to 730 stars. The community pool, which is massive, it's like 800 million stars, will be used to subsidize the loss. Redirect token emissions from the community pool towards staking, which is like good move. It's too much. No one needs that. And change the burn mechanism for NFT listing fees and Stargaze names listing fees. I'm not sure how it works. I want the burn small, because I think as the adoption of Stargaze grow, as there's more collection, it's gonna generate more revenue regardless. Reasons: greatly reduce inflation, benefits net staking yield, because it will be higher than inflation. I think some mistake is here. I think it will be net staking yield will be 7% higher than the inflation. Community pool cannot be used anyway because there is not so much of the liquidity and the community pool is huge, right? So this is the breakdown, and it's important to say that the discussion was started by the White Merlin who made the first proposal, and it got improved to even better, which is great because White Merlin is community, because we are truly the chain. It's probably the first chain that this initiative come from community, not from insiders. It's the community. Hey, I wrote a proposal, I want to change it. You rarely see it in Cosmos. You need to admit that most of the chains, it's actually people who build the chains change the stuff. So is Stargaze being really the only one community driven chain here? Maybe. I believe it's actually founder driven, but it's with strong, I think that's the correct statement, which I really like, because it's not easy to drain this chain with the bad actors, community pool, where on other chains was drained, not here. But it allows community to get engaged. It has perfect synergy. Let me know, what do you think? I'm out. There is luckily more videos coming soon. I know you expect that. With that, Don Cryptonium's out. Till the next time.